Hey there, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful besties. Welcome back to Crystal Guardian ASMR. So today, guys, I did a community poll the last week, and I asked you guys what video you'd like to see next. And by a very overwhelming amount, a lot of you guys wanted to see my crystal collection, and it's something I've wanted to do for a while, and a thing that you guys have also requested a lot. So I do have quite a lot of crystals, and I'll roughly try and go over the properties and meanings of the crystals and how I like to work with them. For a little bit of background, I started working with crystals just before the Christmas gone, and what happened is that I basically found an old amethyst I had, and I was like, I really like crystals, and it was just sitting there in a box, and I was like, I get a feeling from crystals, and I've always wanted to try meditation because I've never found it I couldn't do it, it wasn't something I had in my arsenal. But actually, when I started meditating with this amethyst crystal, I really felt a sense of calm and positivity, and just general things in life changing. And maybe it's the placebo effect, and because you take that time to think about things that you usually wouldn't, maybe in turn the manifestation is helping. But by having a physical crystal, it makes you do it more, if you know what I mean. A lot of the time we don't just stand there and manifest, and some people do, and that's fine, but I actually find crystals really help me. And crystals having different properties and meanings means when I pick up a crystal, I'm thinking about the certain properties and meanings of that crystal and what that can help with, if that makes sense. I do have sort of a variation of quite big crystals, and I do have this little small pack of crystals which I really love. It's also a very, very nice ASMR sound. So about 2 to 3 times a week, every night if I could, I actually like to do either meditation or manifesting with my crystals. And I'll tell you when we go with the different crystals exactly how I cleanse them, but these sort of little ones, I tend to cleanse them with a incense stick, and I just manifest and intend for these crystals to work with me. But anyway, I think we're going to start with my favourite crystal, and I have quite a few of these, and they range, and I'm going to show you guys how different crystals can actually be of the same type. So just going to show you my favourite crystal first, and this is, like I said, my amethyst, and I hope you guys can see how lovely and shiny it is. This one does need a bit of a dust, but I do love amethyst, and this is my first amethyst that I told you guys that was laying in a box, and the one I started to manifest and intentions with. I personally find amethyst a very good meditation stone, and I like to do meditations before bed with amethyst, and it's very, very good also to have by your bedside table. The name amethyst basically means actually unintoxicated, so it's very good for anything addiction wise, or if you just need to feel that negativity going. And basically, I like to have this by my bedside table, or manifest with it in my hands and meditate, or just generally near my bed. But definitely one of my favourite crystals. This has been used for years, amethyst. In the ancient Greek times, they actually had goblets made of amethyst, which is very amazing, which then again means unintoxicated. So I also have this little amethyst ring, like I like to wear a lot, and this is also Ryan's mum's. But yeah, amethyst being my favourite stone, I just had to have a ring of it, and it's just really pretty, really. And yeah, it's just very purifying. And also amethyst is a third eye chakra stone. This one's a little bit heavy, but if I had a smaller amethyst, I would probably put it here. But you can just hold it, but I wouldn't. It's a bit too heavy if you're laying down to do a crystal grid as such, or an alignment chakra. So believe it or not, guys, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone is actually an amethyst as well. So as you can see, I'm just going to slip this ring on for now, guys, while we're talking about amethyst. So, excuse me, there we go, there's the ring. I know it's a girl's one, but I still wear it anyway. So this is actually an amethyst as well, but you can see how clear this is. But when you get it on the right day in the right part of the sun, it actually has purple in it, which is really cool. Burnt amethyst is actually known as citrine, but it isn't real citrine, but we get fake burnt amethyst citrine because it goes like a yellow colour. But this is just an amethyst without a lot of colour, basically. But this is one I also love to put on my chakra. And yeah, you might think, wait, this is quartz, but honestly, you do get a little bit of flecks of amethyst colour when you go through. But all these amethyst crystals, mainly my original one, but they're all ones I like working with. And just even holding it now, I'm talking about it, I just feel lovely. It is honestly one of my favourite stones. And yes, like I said, intoxicating, calmness, unintoxicating, addiction, works of all those kind of things. So if you're really, say, I try to be on a diet and just find more discipline with diet-wise, and this is a crystal I like to manifest with while I'm doing things like that. So it's a very, very, I resonated with the most actually out of all my crystals, I must say. But anyway, moving on, I'm going to show you door here, and this is citrine. I have two citrines, very similar, but slightly different. One's a bit more rough. These are real citrine. I made sure they're not just burnt amethyst. And citrine is very, so it's kind of the merchant stone, and I feel this is like a lot of solar power in citrine. You just see the colour, and I charge these in the sun. And basically, citrine is to manifest abundance. And success, really. Abundant success and wealth, but not in just the sense of monetary wealth, if you know what I mean. It's very, very powerful. And I usually, when I manifest, if I go for like a horse riding competition, which I do, or if I go to a Pokemon tournament, or just anything general, a bit more competitive, it's just like give me the luck, the upper hand of luck, and just success, really. But what I like to do with the citrine is I like to sort of hold them, sometimes I even hold two, like I'm doing now, and imagine this like solar power coming into me. I don't see, but I envision in my mind, I can see it basically, is different colours and different lights for all my crystals. So obviously what colour they are is usually the light I see, and I see this amazing bright solar power coming into me and charging me up with the citrine. And it's just a really powerful crystal for manifesting anything, and these have actually worked, guys. I got like a tax rebate when I get manifesting. I was like, yeah, that's cool. So that was really fun. And yeah, you try and like not make things go your way, but like on your side, if you know what I mean. Make life go it's not going to make, nothing's going to make you, like I say, crystals are not magic, but they have energy, and you can work with them to just add a little bit more into life, really. I personally find, I'm not going to tell you going to change your life. You need to do the work, but using your intent, you can make a change. And already by holding the citrine, they get very warm very quickly, which kind of makes me believe they've got a very like solar energy, sun. And this is also for the solar plexus, which is between your heart and your belly button, and there's a very good place to charge. Also good for any sickness, bad belly, stuff like that. So also your health, wealth, and just abundance in general, which is abundant energy, abundant wealth, abundant health. You know, it's broad. It's not just monetary, although it is very kind of presumed to do with monetary value. But that is one thing you can manifest with citrine, but not the be all and end all. Anyway, we're going to move on to another one of my favourites, and I have two different ones here. I haven't worked with rose quartz a lot because it's more of the love stone, and it's just not something I would say lacking at the moment, but it is very good for when you think, if you're like meditating and or doing something with a partner, these are very good to keep on you. And if you are single, then try to keep some rose quartz on you, because they are very good at attracting self-love. If you suffer from intrusive thoughts or are just not loving yourself enough and you feel like you need more of that, this is a smooth one, so like a polished one, and this is a rough rose quartz. Sorry, that was quite a tongue twister. So very, very nice stones. And this is actually, I'm a Libra, my astrology sign is Libra, and they are actually very good stones for Libra because we are governed by Venus, and this is the love stone. So it's actually very, very much a Libra stone, but anyone can use it, obviously. I don't use these this much, but I think rose quartz is very good to keep on you. And if you're going to do your manifesting, manifest with rose quartz for love. That's all I can really say about rose quartz. But also a very, very old school stone, a staple, I would say. But it makes you feel quite happy when I've got it in my hands and I'm talking to you guys right now. I feel quite this warm feeling go from my belly, so that's quite nice. So it's just a very warm stone, and it's pretty. It's pink, so it's like a very, very beautiful colour. So, and I think that's just what it manifests, and what its energy is, beauty. Rose quartz is a heart chakra, heart chakra stone. So very healing for the heart, self-love, healing your heart and your confidence. So yes, rose quartz is a very, very, very good stone for that kind of thing. I think we're now going to move on to some bracelets I have quickly, because they make very nice ASMR sounds. This is my tiger's eye bracelet, which is absolutely beautiful. I think you guys might have seen it in my haul. This is a blue agate. I'm not familiar with blue agate, but someone gave it to me. I think anything blue is very good for the throat chakra, communication, which I'm a bit of a pushover, and I'm a kind of a yes person. So I think speaking my truth is like a little bit better. It just gives me the confidence. Also, when it goes on, it's very cold and soothing, and I just like that. I feel very safe when I have my crystal bracelets on. This is my beautiful, beautiful tiger's eye bracelet. I hope you can see that, guys. It's got little Buddha heads on it as well. I'm not sure if you can see that. There we go. Yes, you can. But yes, tiger's eye. Oh, what can I say about tiger's eye? It's one of my favourite. I'm going to just get my little tiger's eye here as well. Tiger's eye is very it's the luck stone. Basically, I wear my tiger's eye when I'm competing, or doing in something in a competitive environment, and its element is fire, so it gives you the fire, keeps me energized, and I just like manifesting with tiger's eye for energy and drive and creativity. So if you've got any projects on and stuff like that, then it's like very good for that. I can't quite remember what chakra tiger's eye is, but I'm gonna guess solar plexus, but if you do know, you can correct me. But I just think it's like such a beautiful caramelly colour. You can also get different colours of tiger's eye. I think you can get a blue one and a more fiery gold one too, but it's just, I love it, I love it. Not always the shiny crystals, other ones you are drawn to. I am very drawn to tiger's eye, like I am amethyst, and they do tend to work for me. And what you are drawn to is usually what is going to work for you at the precise moment in your life. But I would say tiger's eyes are my top 3. Maybe my 3rd, because I will show you guys another one that I really like. But there is tiger's eye. So yes, luck, energy, drive. Very much protection as well. Protection. It's quite a masculine energy. So it's got like quite a father energy. It's very protective. Yes, and it just wards off negative energy as well. So it is definitely one of my favourites. And I just thought I'd slip the blue agate in there as well when I was doing bracelets. But it's not one I'm quite that familiar with. But I know that any blue crystal is calming and throat chakra. So speak your truth, which is very good for me. So yes, I'm now going to go on to quite a different stone actually, and this is one of my favourite formations. This is a moss agate, and I'm just going to let you guys see how cool this is. This is almost like it literally looks like it has moss in it, and it can also be known as garden quartz, or garden agate, or tree agate, which is really cool. Basically, I actually charge this with my houseplants, so I put them in a pot, and this was used a long time ago for sort of good harvest and to promote the growth of crops and whatnot, which is kind of what it does for you. Is connected with the heart chakra. Green is usually connected with the heart chakra. This is also a very good abundance stone. But if you just need that feel of nature and pureness, basically it's very good at transferring negative energy into positive energy. So also being a tower. So when I manifest with my moss agate, I hold it and I imagine my negative energy going out of the point. If I'm trying to draw in my positive energy after that, I will hold it this way and feel the positive energy going through my body. This is more aesthetically one I really love. I don't have a big connection with it manifesting wise, but I did pick it for a reason, and I think I will use it at some point more so, and I probably will need it. But aesthetically, I just think it's very, very beautiful. Green's one of my favourite colours. So yes, and also I do kind of use it in conjunction with, so I usually use this with the citrine to manifest abundance in my life. So again, I do have a lot of abundance crystals, to be fair, I just realised. But I'm going to go on to a different kind of crystal now, and it's actually one of my favourites. And this is I just love it. It's just like so shiny. See that rainbow? Can you see that rainbow in it? It's just so beautiful. And basically, this is opalite, or otherwise known as Moonstone. I like to charge this in the moon with the lunar energy. And this is a crown chakra stone. So you can imagine that positive energy coming through. This is such a calming stone. This is my second favourite, by the way, guys. And I honestly, this tiny little thing is so powerful. It's so beautiful, and I just feel a lot of warm, kind, pure light energy coming into me through it. So it's very good for transmuting that negative energy into good energy, purification, and relaxation. This is such a lovely meditation stone. A lot of the stones I've shown you, apart from the amethyst, are more, I'd say, manifesting stones. But I personally, sorry guys, find the Moonstone that I just threw halfway across the room very, very relaxing, and I just like to meditate with it. I'll stick on a guided meditation. So that is definitely probably my second favourite stone that I just threw across the room, which we love that for me. So we're going to have a little look at some of the ones I have in this little package here. This pretty little package I got. This is malachite. Again, sort of abundance. Very good for Virgos. Very good for the heart chakra once again. This is actually more of a protective stone, protecting you from negative energy, protecting you from toxic people, basically. That is mostly what it's used for, a lot like jade. If you go into crystal shops, you can see like whole cool things that are made out of malachite. It's actually pretty amazing. So I don't have too much to talk about malachite because it's not one I've used all that much. I have my little amethyst, again a very different colour, darker purple. This is perfect for the third eye chakra, really opening up into the spiritual world, and the amethyst is probably the best for awakening. Same with the Moonstone I showed you before, awakening your whole spiritual journey and just seeing things clearer, basically. I'm going to show you one very different stone as well, which I have, and I needed this out just before Christmas. There was a lot of stress, and I had a friend that died, and I just needed some grounding. I didn't want to kind of be up there on a higher plane. I wanted to be present and feel grounded, and this is the one. This is red jasper. And this very much brings you to the present and helps you face things that are there. And this is a root chakra. Thing is, I use quite high vibration crystals, so amethyst, quartz, stuff like that have a high vibration, so we're seeing further with spiritual. The red jasper is actually more for grounding. It looks like a normal stone, to be fair, and it's got a very warm feeling. I never say about all the warm feeling, none of them are cold, obviously. Apart from tigerlight, tiger's very cold when you put it on. It's nice, it's very soothing. But anyway, yeah, red jasper can just help you deal with what is going on and make you feel a bit more present. Sometimes you don't want a grounding crystal, but sometimes you do. So, and it just does really help you with what's going on at that point, and will help you see your way through. I think I'm just going to show you the one last crystal that I would like you guys to see, and this is the lovely dark blue lapis lazuli, and Egyptians actually used these in a lot of things. And again, this is a protection crystal, very powerful protection. I would carry something like this on me. If I didn't lose things, I'd carry it on me. It's much like the malachite, and also a throat chakra stone to help you speak your truth and have the confidence to speak your truth, and in turn you will hopefully get what you want more other than pleasing others, which I personally really need. So I have worked with lapis lazuli, but I'd like to work with it a little bit more. But yeah, so I think, guys, that is what I'm going to show you. Apart from this massive blue agate crystal, I think my friend's mum actually really liked blue agate, and that's why she left me this bracelet and this massive chunk of blue agate, which is, I would say, it's got a very Greek feel. And you can see even the back, it's very blue. It's got a very oceany feel. It just looks nice in the house. Gives a really nice calming effect. So, blue agate, massive chunks of blue agate. It's very, very cool, to be fair. Very, very cool. So very pleased with that. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed my crystal whisper ramble collection, and it's been a pleasure because I really do love talking about crystals. I hope to see you soon. I hope you found this relaxing. I was trying to do this in a soft-spoken voice, but I get a little bit excited about crystals. So anyway guys, I love you, and I hope you got some knowledge, at least from this video, and I'm sorry about throwing the crystals everywhere. But anyway, if you have got this far, then please like and subscribe, and I shall see you all soon. Goodbye. Love you.